life is all about time and how we utilize that time each and every day as we follow through life's journey. The old clocks used to go tick, tock, tick, tock. Now they're silent. You don't even hear time passing by. Except for when the Monday morning alarm clock goes off and it goes, "Erk, erk." I know I just reach over and I slap it at least once, maybe twice. That extra 10 minutes is all I need. My husband, on the other hand, he's up even before the alarm clock goes off. He just automatically jumps right out of bed and he races through the shower and he's set for the day. Me, on the other hand, I'm not so energetic or urgent, have any sense of urgency to need to get out of bed in the morning. Especially when winter's coming on and it's getting darker and colder outside. I snuggle in, my bed is so nice and warm and comfortable, and I just put the blankets back over my head. And then the alarm will go off for a second time. But the only days that I really have this sense of urgency of when I need to get out of bed is if I have one of those dreaded 6 a.m. phone calls that are a conference call because we are a global company. And I promise you, I may be only out of bed about 15 minutes before that call has to happen. And then it's a race. It's a race against time because you want to wash your face. You want to brush your teeth. I need to talk to myself out loud so I can make sure I don't have any hoarseness or raspiness going on in my voice, and that they can hear me clearly, and it's not like I'm sounding really groggy as if I just fell out of bed. And then I always throw that nice big warm my house coat on and put on those nice cozy slippers. And then the immediate next thing that has to happen is the coffee pot has to go on. I got 2 more minutes now before the phone call. As the computer's flashing up, and everybody knows, everybody loves a WebEx. Well, you're definitely not going to see what this face really looks like at 6 a.m. First thing that goes off is that camera. I will do a audio call, but never a video call at that time of the morning. And then the conference call normally only takes about an hour. And then I start off with my day as race up through the shower, then get to work. Just as most of you do, we all live by the time on the clock. You get to work, you have schedules, you have activities, you have commitments. My calendar always tells me that this meeting is going to start over in this conference room. It's going to last an hour or maybe 2 hours. And then it lets me know what my next activity is for the day. I may try to actually have some tasks that I need to do myself because I have reports to do. And it may be a struggle to try to fit that all in. But I promise you that there's 2 things in my life that does not go by the clock. One of them is my stomach. If I'm feeling a little irritable, I kind of got that peg now that think about the last time you may have had something to eat. Or the other time is when I can feel myself yawning and wanting to nod off and I can't keep my eyes open anymore. No matter if it's 8 o'clock at night, 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock at night, my body's telling me it's time. Shut her down. I've even had afternoon siestas, which are fantastic on a weekend. But I don't know how and why we've become so fast-paced in our lives, and why we constantly are living by this clock, and why we're always on this hamster wheel. We keep running. We've made life very busy. Taking time to actually sit back, relax, smell those flowers, and enjoy your surroundings. By show of hands, how many times have you done that in the last month? Any of you? Good job. I see a lot of you have not. Which I can promise you, I have not either. The one time that I can say that I have actually gone out and enjoyed and not watched the clock or my time was when you get the opportunity to go out whale watching. You lose all concept of time. You're on this little boat, you're in the middle of the ocean. There's nothing around you. There's no phones to pick up. There's nobody ringing your doorbell. There's nobody stopping in your office saying, hey, what about, do you have 5 minutes? You are on a boat where it's just you and other fellow members that want to actually enjoy the day and enjoy the now. Remember, life is short. We have quality time and precious time to be able to spend with our family and our friends. Ensure that you're taking that time in order to be able to do that. Are you going to change how you live by the clock? Tick tock.